You're listening to the BJ Murphy Morning Show. It is 9:18. Beezy is in the building. Jay Sharp, of course, Jakar, Denise, and Miss Shawn. And we got some special guests in the studio. Beezy, who we got here?
We have Miss Jackie in the building and Miss Debbie as well. Miss Jackie King.
Hey, hello everybody. Glad to be in your great city. Glad to be in your great city today. We are excited, and we have a lot of information to share with you. Black Women Empowered in Charlotte.
Okay, now wait, what city are you from, Jackie?
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah. Okay, the borough. Yeah. All right, well, good to have you here in the Queen City.
Thank you.
And she, I actually met Miss Jackie King on LinkedIn, and after looking over everything she has done and what she is still doing, I realized it's a very powerful woman who independent, and she's doing her thing out here. So I think we needed to highlight what she's doing out here and let everybody know what is available to them, you know, through her. So can you tell us what your group is?
Absolutely, be glad to. We have several facets to our group. We have an online Christian women group of 1,790 women from all over. We even have some from Africa, Indonesia. What we do is it's a Christian group. We try to encourage women to feel good about themselves, because God dropped it in my spirit that we don't really support each other, and we should be supporting each other. So we go in every day. I'm looking at the group right now. We go in every day and say, you are wonderful, you can do it. And we try to encourage women who want to go into business to start your own business. You can do it. If someone else is doing it, you can do it. So we promote women businesses. We actually promote all businesses, but we really try to get women supported and up there. That's one part of it. We also have, we started in March of last year, Black Women Empowered Safe Haven. That is a nonprofit for homeless female veterans and their children. What we realized after doing a little research is that most of the women go into the military, especially minority women, out of necessity. And what they do is they don't have an education, so they go in just to make the money, but they don't take advantage of the opportunity that's available to them. So when they come out in this climate, they come out to no homes and no jobs, and nobody's going to let you get your kids back if you're living on the streets. So they're forced to live on the streets. So we are in the process of opening up a housing complex in South Carolina, 75 beds. But we're not just doing that. It's a 3-part series. It's temporary to permanent, temporary to transitional to like 4 to 5 women in the house, and then from there we're going to transition them into their own houses. We have a program, and we will provide counseling, transportation, and help getting any of the services that they're missing. So it's a whole comprehensive program that we're doing with the women. And then we also have our Black Women Empowered Incorporated, and that's where we teach people how to start their businesses. We support small businesses, and the way we do that is we are getting ready to launch our Triad Merchant Association on April the 6th at the Clarion Hotel in Greensboro. And we have an online journal that we launched in December where you can advertise your business. We also will have pre-negotiated discounts for businesses, small businesses, because what happens is they can't afford to pay what the big businesses do for their services and products. So we went in and said, this is what we have. We have a big following. Can you give us something that's going to work for the small business owner? And we've been very successful. So we're looking forward to launching that on April the 6th at the Clarion Hotel in Greensboro. So we have a lot going on.
And we were talking about, I know we talked on the phone for a while the other day, and we were talking about the manufacturing business that you're trying to get going. Tell people about that.
Absolutely. That's in South Carolina as well. We have a manufacturing plant that is closed, and it actually provides padding for furniture, shipping delicate furniture. And so we're in our last stages of closing on that, and that we'll probably hire 65 to 75 people, and some of the women that are in our veterans program will be working in that plant. It's 100,000 square feet. We also have a call center that we will be able to employ the women in as well. I'm sorry.
So what will you be making in the plant?
It's actually quilting to ship furniture, because North Carolina is a furniture state. So all of the furniture shipping companies have gone out of business, actually, in North Carolina. There are none. And actually, the only competition that we have right now is the Japanese. There's none in the U.S. Wow. So we're looking to get that up and running probably within the next 6 to 7 months. We just got our 501(c), and we were excited. It took us about a year, but it was worth the wait. So we're getting ready to rock and roll with it.
I'm talking about it.
African American woman in power. Miss Jackie King.
That's right.
Oh,
tell everybody how you got started. What made you, just so that they get a brief history on who you are. What made you decide to go that direction?
All right. Well, I'm from New Jersey, and I moved here about 10 years ago. Worked at the largest electric and gas utility, PSE&G, for 25 years. And so after I lost my mother in 2004, I had already retired, and I was like, okay, so what am I going to do now? And so I just packed up, since my dad is from Greensboro, I packed up my house and my 17-year-old daughter and moved to Greensboro to be closer to my father. And I knew that I had 8 jobs in 8 months. And I knew that I wasn't happy working for anyone else, so it had to be a purpose for me.
8 jobs in 8 months.
8 jobs in 8 months.
It sounds like me from 18 to 20.
But when God dropped it in my spirit, it actually started off as working with abused women. And then I started doing the research on the veterans. Not only are a lot of them abused, and you're hearing about it a lot, but they're going through a lot when they come out of the military. And all of the facilities mostly are geared towards men.
Yes, ma'am.
They had never prepared anything for women because they didn't expect so many women to go into the military. So if you do your research, you won't find that many houses for homeless female veterans.
Yes.
So that's really what got me started. And being a woman of God and a believer, God just kept adding to it and adding to it. And I just kept going with the flow, and he just connects me with the right people like you all. So
that is good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you said you're opening a house, like a transitional house in South Carolina?
That is correct. Churraw.
Yes, Churraw.
They don't like you to mess up their name.
Yeah.
I know. I'm from South Carolina. I'm like, got to get that right. don't insult the South Carolina. There's certain words you can't touch.
I heard it's a small town, but they take that serious.
Yeah, they got an ice cream shop down now. You stop to go to Myrtle Beach. It's an ice cream shop over there. But anyway, go ahead.
He's on a diet, guys.
Distracted with the ice cream stuff. So when is that going to open? And I was just going to say that it is sad that there's not more facilities, because I've actually heard of veterans that are sleeping in their car, and
absolutely,
they serve our country and then they come back to this.
Yeah.
No veteran should be without a job.
That's
or
right.
be homeless when they go over there and face and see what they see in other countries and fight for us. People like me who would never go, would never enlist because I'm a chicken. When is your facility opening?
We don't have an exact date, because we actually, after a year, just got our 501(c). Okay. And so we don't have an actual date, but I would say by the beginning of next year, we should be up and running on all of our projects.
Man, that's awesome.
I'm excited.
Me too. So what gives you the gall to open up a manufacturing plant? You're doing this stuff. You're from New Jersey. You came down here to Carolinas. You people from up north, y'all just come down here and just take over.
Watch it now.
Take over the
You watch it.
Yeah. We are.
Do you hear that a lot?
Yeah, we're forward thinkers. It's not always well received either.
Right.
We're pretty much forward thinkers, but I can't take all the credit, because I do have a very close friend of mine in Churraw. He lives in Churraw, and he actually puts businesses together. His name is Robert Harrell. He is a pastor, and he's been doing this for 35 years. So divine intervention, we were connected, and the rest, as they say, is history. Robert is really making it happen in Churraw for us, and we get rural development money, of course, So it's a perfect fit, and it's kind of like centrally located to all the bases. So it was a perfect place for us.
Man, you're an awesome lady. I like that. I love meeting people like you, because you give everybody hope that you can make a difference if you have the nerve to.
And the fact that there's people out there like you guys that are willing, that's emotionally trying what you're doing, and we need people out there like you that'll give back to society like that. It's kind of a selfless thing that you're doing, because there's some days you wake up and it's just you're exhausted, you're tired, and you just feel spent.
Let me tell you something. I did a radio broadcast last night, and the lady says to me, she's in my group, she says, "Do you ever sleep?" Well, not really. Yeah. But the thing is, we really do teach in our group with our women that you can't be selfish really it's about giving back. That's where your blessings come from, giving back to the community. So I've always been a giver, but I'm really trying to get everybody to see that things will happen for you if you're doing what you're supposed to do and doing it with, God.
Do the right thing,
first.
the right things happen.
So I just love it.
It's awesome.
And
I'm excited. Beezy's going to be a part of her team.
Oh, yeah. Man, it's awesome. So how can people get in contact with you?
Actually, I'm on LinkedIn, and I don't have any business cards with me, but I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook under Jacqueline Renee. You can connect with me there. Our Facebook group is www.facebook.com/groups/Black Women Empowered. On LinkedIn as Jacqueline King. And we also have our office number, which is 336-541-6509. What else, Deb?
Can you repeat that number
I have
again?
Deb here with me. I'm trying to think of all the different ways that we can connect.
Give out your phone number again, though.
336-541-6509, and that is to our Safe Haven address. So we're out there. We've been out there, and we've really been pushing it for a while. And I do have my marketing director and events planner, Deb Jones, with me today, and we're getting ready to duplicate what we're doing in Greensboro here in Charlotte.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to post this information on the blog on WGIVCharlotte.com on the BJ Murphy blog. Just give me a couple of seconds to post it, and we'll put her information as well as Mr. Eric Montgomery, who we had on earlier. So I'm just so happy today. We got these entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
My toes are tingling because I know success.
That's your shoes too tight.
And they got a hole in them. But that's about to change, because when you're around these entrepreneurs and you see what is possible in life, if you just have faith in yourself and faith in God to make these things happen, y'all, we can do anything we want to do. We don't have to be living like we living right now.
Absolutely. And we also have an online journal, and that's www.blackwomenempoweredjournal.com. And it's a lot of good information. It is geared towards the women. However, we will have advertising opportunities there. And again, our Triad Merchant Association launch is April the 6th at the Clarion Hotel in Greensboro. But Deborah, the Director of Marketing, is going to be having a breakfast business talks this Saturday at 9 a.m. It's at the BWE. And you can email her to contact her to see how to get there. It's bwecharlottenc@gmail.com.
I was about to say, is that in Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay. And where exactly is that again?
It's going to be at the Cafe South, 7901 Forest Pine Drive. But you can email me at bwecharlottenc@gmail.com.
Okay, we'll post that on the website so everybody can get that.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all so much.
Thank
Beautiful
you
lady.
so much.
This is Women's Month, isn't it, too, right?
It's
March?
Women's Month
Yeah.
year, BJ.
Every day.
I know that's
Every
right.
hour.
You're listening to The BJ Murphy Show.